English made easy. Hey guys! Bored of those vocab lists? Me too. At 1 Degree North Companion, we're turning wordly wise into an adventure to make learning actually interesting. Let's jump in. Book 3. Lesson 14.
Picture this. The ancient Greek city of Iolcus. A throne has just been stolen, a whole kingdom usurped, and in the middle of the night, a hero's journey is about to begin, but he doesn't even know his own name yet. You see, this isn't just the story of Jason and the Golden Fleece. Nope, it's a deep dive into the very words that build his legendary tale, and our quest starts right now. So the real heir, the infant Jason, he has to be saved from his treacherous uncle, King Peleus. Under the cover of darkness, some loyal servants whisk him away from the palace. They have to smuggle him out of the city. And that's a really dangerous act. It means carrying something or someone secretly. His entire life really depends on this one hidden journey. So Jason doesn't grow up in some cold stone palace. Instead, he grows up in the middle of a vibrant forest. And he's taught by the wise centaur Chiron. Here, he's not learning about power politics. He's learning something way more important: to respect life, to value wisdom, and to honor the gods. You know, all the things his power-hungry uncle has absolutely no time for. But what does it really mean to respect someone? Well, the secret is actually hidden right inside the word itself. It comes from Latin, re, which means back, and spicere, which means to look at. So to genuinely respect someone isn't just about being polite, it literally means to look back at them, to really see them and give them your full attention. It's an active focus. Okay, fast forward a bunch of years. Jason's all grown up, and he returns to Iolcus to claim what's rightfully his. He stands before King Peleus, a man whose mind is just a tangled web of schemes. He is filled with cunning. That's that sly, manipulative kind of cleverness that's used to trick people. It's a sharp mind, but used for deceit. The cunning king, well, he sees Jason as a huge threat, so he gives him what he thinks is an impossible challenge: sail to the ends of the earth and bring back the legendary Golden Fleece. He's counting on Jason to fail. But Jason's reaction? It's not fear. He is bold. And to be bold means you show little or no fear. You're ready, and you're willing to take some pretty big risks. You know, have you ever wondered why we call this kind of type bold? It's the same idea. It's because just like a hero stepping forward to take on a challenge, these letters, they stand out from all the others on the page. They grab our attention. Boldness, whether it's in a person or on a page, makes something impossible to ignore. So Jason gets a crew of heroes together, the Argonauts, and their journey begins. And their very first test, the clashing rocks. Now, these aren't just any old rocks. They're massive, living cliffs that smash together, crushing anything that tries to pass through. And their edges are jagged, just full of sharp, rough, and uneven points, ready to tear a ship to pieces. Now, to get through something that dangerous, you need more than just courage. It requires a heroic deed, a really great and memorable act. But here's the cool thing about the word deed. It kind of has a double life. While it means an act, it also refers to a legal paper, like the deed to a house, that proves who the owner is. One is about owning your actions, the other is about owning your property. After a ton of trials, the Argonauts finally reach Colchis, the land of the Golden Fleece. But, of course, it's guarded by a dragon that never, ever sleeps. This is where they get some help from the sorceress Medea. With her magic, she doesn't kill the beast. Instead, she causes it to fall into a light sleep, to doze. It's not a deep sleep, just a quick nap, but just long enough for a hero to make his move. With the dragon snoozing, Jason sees his prize. It's hanging from the branch of an oak tree, just shimmering in the dark forest. In this moment, with the path finally clear, he is absolutely positive he's going to succeed. He is certain, completely sure, that this is his one and only shot to grab his destiny. So where does that feeling of total certainty come from? Well, the word positive gives us the answer. It has its roots in a Latin verb, ponere, which means to place. Think about it. When a fact is positive, it's as if someone has physically placed it right in front of you. It's so clear, it's undeniable. And for Jason, that opportunity was placed right before his eyes. And just like that, Jason snatches the Golden Fleece. The quest is a success. But this is a Greek myth. Victory is never the end of the story. Triumph often comes at a really terrible price, and every heroic deed has consequences. The journey home, well, it was marked by betrayal and tragedy. And that brings us to our really heavy word, responsible. Who was responsible for all the darkness that came next? Who was the cause of all the tragic things that happened? Was it Jason because of his ambition? Was it Medea for her powerful and deadly magic? Or was it King Peleus, whose cunning scheme set this whole thing in motion in the first place? The answer, well, it probably depends on which version of the myth you read. A version is just one particular story or account of an event. And like any great legend, the story of Jason and Medea has a lot of them. Each version paints a different picture, it shifts the blame around, highlights different motivations. There's just no single simple truth. This hero's journey, it doesn't just leave us with a story. It leaves us with questions that echo in our own lives. The words we've explored, cunning, respect, deed, they're all about choices. So the myth kind of leaves us with a challenge. When you face a jagged obstacle in your own life, how will you choose to be bold?
Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. I'll see you in the next one.